Here?
Yeah, come. You know, Pamela is from East Africa and she is a French teacher, correct? First of all, welcome to our country, state. Welcome to our country. And this country is such a country which respects everyone all over the globe. And you are in the northern state of India. This state is called Punjab. Punjab is meaning of land of 5 rivers. Come in the frame. Land of 5 rivers. It has been blessed by 10 gurus. Gurus means we treat them like our God. So they fought against foreign invaders and they protected Hinduism. We have been invaded by foreign invaders like they are known as Muslims. We are not against them, but they invaded us, and our gurus, Guru Gobind Singh Ji, sacrificed entire his family. So this place is a very pious place. People of this region have done the maximum sacrifice for the freedom of India and to protect the Indian secularism. Okay? And this place is a place which is blessed with agricultural products. This place is 1.25% of the entire Indian geographical area, and it has given food to the entire country. That is called Green Revolution. And then it brought White Revolution with the maximum milk producers in the country. And all the Punjabis are maximum found all over the world, especially in Canada. Okay, and the thing is that since you are here, so you will find home away home. And I request you all to learn Punjabi. How to write, how to speak, okay? Because the best way, according to me, is to adapt that place. If I go to Bangalore, I must speak Kannada. If I go to Kerala, I must speak Malayalam. Okay, right? So, like when we learn so many things, then we come to know the real culture. When you teach French, you must be knowing a lot about French culture. We'd love to be your student in French. Okay? So, God bless you. And God bless you both and work very hard and do your best. And St. Francis group is a wonderful group. I got a chance to meet Father at Dalhousie. I stayed with him full day. I was in St. Francis Church. So it was an awesome experience. Father Justin has prayed for me. And the day he has done praying for me in the Mass prayer also, I'm feeling very good and positive vibrations are coming to me. Well, this is called the blessings. So, you might not have thought that you will be ever going to India. You might not have thought that you will be going to the Indian state of Punjab. And you might not have thought that you have to meet me second time. We met once more. We already know each other. So God bless you. Have a seat. Now the session goes to you all guys related to the studies. And I would request my friend Tusi Puchu sir.
What about his body?
Sir, regarding the seminar जड़ा है पर रखा है, उस the purpose जड़ा है, उस नाल related, then we'll discuss later what you discussed out.
Yes, sir. In the first day I told him.
Would you like to come here, please? Come here.
Sir, I'm comfortable here.
I am more comfortable with you. Come here. Sir, इतना नहीं करना. Confidence. पहला काम ही सारा confidence है, क्या नहीं? आप तो छाती से गोली खाना ले बैठा ले थोड़ी.
I really like that word. All should have learned Punjabi because Punjabi is a very sweet language.
It is.
You can find a respect every time in Punjabi.
Yes.
So you all should have learned Punjabi, and you are किसी भी बड़ी अच्छी पंजाबी बोल रहे हो. All should have learned it. Thank you very much.
No, language is basically not a part of one's. It's a property of everyone. More languages, more cultures we understand.
We should link multiple.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What is your question? So the question key are related to the. I had a question from your side to me.
Today's seminar. Seminar is good. You should. I think you should take. आपको ये भी सिखाना चाहिए कि सबको एक टॉपिक देना चाहिए कि हाउ शुड यू ट्रीट विद द स्टूडेंट्स व्हेन यू एंटर इन द क्लास.
ठीक है.
हाँ तो
Sure, definitely. Thank you. Yes, please. You know, what is my purpose of calling you here? I would like to check the confidence, which is lacking. Why? This is the part of the totality in a personality. Yes, please. If you want to come here, you can ask question. If you want to just ask a question at your respective place, it's your choice. Any question from anyone? Yes, ma'am.
So you told you don't told how to handle a naughty child.
How to handle?
How to handle a naughty child in the class.
Naughty child.
Yeah.
Well, to handle the naughty child, the first concept is that you have to create the emotional bonding with the child. If you don't create the emotional bonding with the child will listen you forcibly. Means if you create a fear, a terror, and then you ask them to learn, the student will never become a student. He or she will never develop a taste of learning. Learning should be joyful. If you don't make the learning to be joyful, then it will be creating nuisance. Look, I'll tell you one thing. You watch a movie. When you watch a movie and you watch a serious movie and a child in your family watch a program or a Cartoon Network. You don't want to watch the Cartoon Network, but the child in your family wants to watch a Cartoon Network. You find the difference? The Cartoon Network has got a bonding with the child, and that emotional melodrama or drama of the television serial has got a bonding with you. So you cannot force the child who is watching Augie, who is watching Cartoon Network to switch on to the serial. Okay, get it? Now, same is the case in the class. When you are inside the class, you have to make the subject like Cartoon Network, the way the audience want to learn. It is not important that you deliver the lecture for 40 minutes only. No. In our country, teachers come and teach, will not waste. What a teacher, don't waste even 1 minute. You teach for 40 minutes, if you are able to deliver for 10 minutes, it's worth. You agree? But the question is that syllabus bar. The principal ma'am will say, ma'am, your syllabus is very slow syllabus, how will you cover? Now the question to you. You want to give the best and principal ma'am is asking your syllabus speed is slow. How will you justify? Are you comfortable in English?
Yes.
I like one thing in St. Francis. Everyone is so much confident, you know. So God bless you. Yes.
So I will convince principal ma'am because I want my children to get a concept, not completing my syllabus.
Yeah. And one thing more, if I am at your place, what should I do? Should I? I'll take extra classes.
My student didn't like extra class.
Your student if your student like your teaching, then they will say, okay, we'll have an extra class. Because the question is parents' pressure. Parents will compare your school syllabus with the other one, and they will say, look, in this school they are only in the chapter this, and on that we have covered 3 chapters. Then they come to the principal. Principal ma'am says कि बच्चों को nobody will, you have to be very smart. You have to be in such a position that you are answerable to all the queries by the parents. Ultimately, school wants that. That when the parents go out, your name is
Kavya.
Kavya ma'am bala bala. She's the best teacher of mathematics. Alright?
Yes.
So this is what actually for repetition travels faster than man. Okay? So you become so famous and popular here in this region. That ma'am is very good. Okay? So you have to justify your teaching, your quality, and if students are not willing to have extra class from you, let me tell you one thing. Something is wrong with us. One thing more, if you take more extra classes, people of this area will salute you. St. Francis, kamal hai, itna extra classes lagata hai, it's a wonderful school. Get it?
Yes.
So sometimes, let it be a fun, let it be, class should be joyful, that's it. Any more questions? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, students like study from doing. करके सीखना. Can you explain about that?
Some students
Like study for doing, from doing. करके सीखना.
करके सीखना.
करके सीखना means
You translate in English.
study from doing. Something doing and study from that. Learn from that.
Something to one person.
Learning by doing. Constructive learning.
Okay, constructive learning.
Can you explain that?
What is constructive learning? Sure, one very good question. Stay here, I don't know. First of all, I'll ask you a question. Define learning. Nini, you have to define here. Stay here. I said define learning. How will you define learning? What is learning?
Learning.
Yeah.
Students learning from everything from nature.
Everything from face the camera.
Everything from nature and from others and society.
Okay. Which subject you take?
Now I am accounting here and I take Hindi.
Fine. Okay. Stay. Hindi you take. I'll speak Hindi words. What? Will you allow me?
Yes.
I'll translate later for you guys. Once I learn French, then I will translate in French. And you speak Igbo? French. God bless you both. So then I'll learn French from Omila ma'am. Sure, I'll be a student. God bless you. In Hindi, मिला रहे तो नर रहे. बोलो.
मिला रहे तो मिल रहे
नर 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 मिला रहे तो नर रहे, अलग हुए तो नार। सोने जैसा रंग है, कोई चतुरा करे विचार। I'm telling you constructive learning, though I'm a physics teacher. मिला रहे तो नर रहे. If it is joined to one, it's a male. If you separate it apart, it is female. What is that? Chana, gram. If you take chana, it is nar. तोड़ो चने की दाल, female. सोने जैसा रंग है, yellow. You know, gram, if it is joined, it's male. If you break it, it's pulse. Its color is golden. So this is constructive learning in Hindi. Logic is that when we talk about the constructive learning, it depends upon the perception of the student, how he or she wants. Actually, your name is Deepti ma'am. We people do not understand the psychology of the student. We are always under the pressure of syllabus. We are always under the pressure of feedback. Our teachers, principal, our chairman should always say, that teacher is awesome. Wow, we're feeling very good. Right? Feedback. I hate feedback. What is the definition of feedback? Yeah. The real feedback is that when you're teaching inside the class, students are listening to you. The real feedback is that when the class is over, oh, the class is over. It's, ma'am, आपके क्लास का पता ही नहीं चलता कब खत्म हो जाती है. आप इतना अच्छा पढ़ाते हो. You teach so good. We never, we feel that time is flying. You got it? Well, let me tell you, teachers, no matter whatever I say, no matter what I share, if they question, then it's one learns from one's own observation. One learns through one's own observation. You might have seen players playing cricket. India is having cricket fever. The batsman is playing. Come on, hit it. You're sitting in the drawing room in the quilt, sipping a cup of tea. Come on, you should have hit it. Ask him who is facing a crowd of 80,000 people. Ask him who is facing a ball which is coming with 150 km/h speed. Ask him what he is feeling. Got it or not? One learns through one's own observation. Deepti ma'am, whatever the seminars you can have, until unless you don't create a Deepti ma'am as a teacher, all is futile exercise. My purpose is what? To create a teacher among you people. Biometric, you know, machine. If I press my thumb, press again, thank you. My ID will appear. If you press your thumb fingerprints, your ID will. Can I open your ID using my fingerprints? Can I?
No.
Same way, we are all different. You have to develop your way of teaching. Let me tell you one thing. I had met across 1,70,000 students, hundreds of schools. Very rarely I get good teachers to meet, but I met very good students. Okay? So, you are teacher by choice, then you have to develop in yourself your way to teaching. Once it is clicking in class, you are a successful teacher. That is the main outcome of this session. How to dress yourself is up to you. I'll tell you one thing. Some people have got superstitions that you wear a particular suit, you'll get best results, best. Wear that, hardly matters. Who stops? Some people say it's a Thursday, I'll wear a yellow tie, suppose. Wear it, who bothers? It's my feeling. Superstitions is sometimes not defined, undefined, but it is kind of a defined help for us. Am I right? So, creative way of teaching is that once upon a time, a very famous film director was asked a question. What is the formula of making a super duper hit movie? He said, I don't know. But when you are making it and you are convinced, yes, it is the best, things will come out best, When you are inside the class, you are giving your best class, students will automatically understand. And you yourself know that you are not doing good. When you go out, you meet your friend here, I am not able to teach very good nowadays. What happens? Something, yes, multiple problems are there. But the problem is that, that Mera Naam Joker's character, you have to keep all those worries in the dustbin. Then you enter inside the class because you are going to make so many careers. Got it? Any more question?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, please. Haji.
In my class, in first class, I am teaching. That class, one student is not writing and anything, other students are writing, but students are disturbing others also. Then sometimes I got an angry. Every time I was getting an happy and making happy feelings. Then sometimes I get an angry. Then how can you improve that student?
Yeah. Your good name?
Sana.
Son. You take which class, ma'am?
First class and second class.
Okay. Look, ma'am, when you're handling so young children, like first and second class, and whenever you get anger, do one thing. Say 5, 3, 1. Oh.
No, sir. That sometimes okay. That if all the times is more is different, no? That time is.
Mood swings. Well, it's very difficult to tame ourselves. We can tame the class, we can control the class, but to have a self-control is really a big challenge. Agreed. Thing is, if you're getting angry, it means that you are very sincere. It does not mean that if you don't get angry, then you are not sincere. Okay? But the question is that it happens with everyone. How you are different from everyone, find it. ऐसा सबके साथ होता है, तुम सबसे अलग कैसे होगे देखना पड़ेगा. Okay? I hope you get my answer. Satisfactory? You have to look and peep in yourself that how I can check it. Because like I am unnecessarily very down to earth. Okay, sometimes I feel I should be. I met one person, Sri Ravi Sankarji. In Patiala he came way back in 2000. And we were sitting in somebody's house and he was staying there. He said, "Pucho na, kuch puchna hai, pucho, ask me." तो मैंने बोला how I can be an arrogant. I want to be an arrogant. So he's having a very magical smile. तुम आपको लगता है कि मैं एरोगेंट हूँ? मैं कहा नहीं, मैं बहुत एरोगेंट हूँ। ऐसे बोलते हैं वो। He speaks like this. Seriously, okay? I used to imitate before him. जब मैं बहुत मुस्कुराता हूँ तो मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आता है. When I'm smiling, I'm getting so furious inside. You know? Devil and angel, both are inside, that is Shiva. Make your neck blue. Don't get the poison move into your stomach. A student who is in first class, second class, what kind of, they will be naughty. They will be taking their lunch before the time. Let them. Khana hai to hai. If they want to eat, let them eat. Hardly matters. Can you believe? I do keep toffees. Okay, eat it. Hardly matters. Doesn't matter. Main thing is that you can never ever deliver your best unless the student fall in love with their teacher. As we were in love with our teacher and we go and attend her class, morning there is a physics, chemistry, then there is no class. 3 o'clock the teacher class is there. We go on bicycle, attend, and we travel 14 kilometers to attend the class, but for nothing. The bonding is very important. So Deepti ma'am, first of all, I don't know what is meditation. I don't know what is meditation. But I only know this as a meditation. If you are able to control the emotions and those, everybody gets 15 minutes very worse in 24 hours. In 24 hours, 15 minutes are worse with everybody. If you skip that, the whole day is good. You got it?
Yes.
Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. You have to be cool, calm. See, we are human beings. Gussa to aayega. We have to be angry. But if you make the student to realize that I am angry because of your benefit, they will hug you. They will cling you like lizard to wall. Got it? Any more questions?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. घबराओ ना आज डरते क्यों तुसी? You choose a language, whatever. जोड़ी भाषा कहोगे कोई बोला?
Actually, sir, I do have same question.
नहीं,
like
first of all, you have to introduce yourself.
So my name is Rinat.
Your name is?
Rinat.
Rinat.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir, and I'm a KGV teacher.
Wow, that's very good. Yes, your question is ma'am?
Same like Sanu ma'am, if we sometimes raise our voice upon the child, like if he is not following, he is always doing naughtiness in the class, that it affects our bonding with the children. That is
Should I ask you a question?
Yes.
When you were in nursing
Yes.
age, how were you? I was very happy. I'm talking about myself.
My nursery.
When you were
Yes.
5-6 year old,
Yes, sir.
then how you were?
Mostly how girls are there, you know. I am talking.
Yeah,
about the
I don't know
boys.
about girls. I don't know about girls. Listen, so, ਜਦੋਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ
Girls almost follow the teacher and they sit keep quietly. But the thing is that boys, like one boy we got.
big hand for girls. लड़के नहीं.
Yes, one boy we got new admission. If we move our eyesight from him only for 1 second, then he will be on the gate.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Man is from Mars and women is from Venus, right? So man is always supposed to be naughty. Men are men. Okay, तो लड़के तो शरारत करेंगे ही, फिर वो लड़के क्यों हुए? That is why लड़कियां they never get angry. That is why you people are in nursery class. Why not Mr. Preeti or Gurinder sir, Vipin sir and John sir, why don't we teach nursing class? I haven't seen ever any male teacher teaching nursery class.
Thomas sir was in pre-nursery class for 7 years.
I salute you. Then he's blessed, he's blessed, he's blessed. So the question is, well, he's an exception. He should be given an Alfred Nobel Prize for teaching. He should be recommended for the Alfred Nobel Prize for teaching. So, self-control, Paji. You have to. You have to get rid of those kind of Sometimes you know what happens. A nursery child is coming. His nose is flowing. Hey, Ganda, shut! You get irritated.
But sir, we are facing every day that kind of
That
thing.
take a napkin, do it just like your son. And you know, if there is some fingerprint here, the next day your name will be in the newsprint there.
Yes.
And they will say, मिलिए खूंखार टीचर से जिसने बच्चे को मारा. Breaking news. A teacher who is slapping a child against human rights, against this, that. No. Thing is, patience. And when you lose patience, बहुत गुस्सा है. Leave the class. Ask your attendant to attend it. Go out.
So beating is a different thing, but we cannot raise our voice also against the child.
You can't because according to psychology, I don't know much about psychology. It's my opinion. If you shout and if you just yell, in the class, the hara maroge, that gives a very negative impact.
Yes.
Children note down everything. Once they go home, Mama, wait, मैम है ना, उसने ना आज ऐसे बोला जैसे दादी अम्मा आपको बोलती है. My man has told me like this, the same way the grandmother told you like this. Domestic violence. So it happens. You have to. Then, if you are not able to control this, then meet principal, get another class. But there is no way in ideal conditions. Sometimes you are not irritated with the child, but you are irritated with his or her mother. सुखप्रीत मदर, इसने मेरी बहुत बेइज्जती करके गई थी ये. सुखप्रीत, इधर आओ, come here. Yes, ma'am. Where is your homework? Note. Homework copy is not there. Missing ये वो. Now Sukhpreet's mother will open it. अच्छा, which ma'am? Janet?
No, Renat.
रेनेट मैम, रेनेट ने बहुत दुखी किया है. रोज ही नोटिस लिख के भेज दिंदी है. नाउ व्हाट्सएप. हेलो भैन जी, रेनेट मैडम ਨੂੰ मैं तो बहुत परेशान करती, मेरे बच्चे का रोज ही नोट आ जाता है. ओके, नाउ प्रिंसिपल मैम. The principal will try to solve it as easily as, but नहीं मैम, तुसी मैडम को बुलाओ. Call the ma'am here. The ma'am is there standing like as a Muslim. And you feel humiliated and insulted that I'm a teacher and I'm not respected. The parents are doing this. It is your skill to dissolve the whole issue within the class. It should not go to the parents. Then otherwise a cold war is there. So you are suppose walking in a Gurdaspur market. अच्छा ये वो रेडेड मैम है, अच्छा है, बहुत खूंखार है. Now the scene 2. Renat ma'am has done wonder for the child. Hello ma'am, सत श्री अकाल ma'am, तुसी बहुत चंगे हो. तुसी पढ़ाया देखो कितना बड़ा हो गया. How now he was like this. Now in 11th class he's going to join medical. Oh great, that's the difference. So that will make you the best teacher and you get the best teacher award. You got it?
Yes.
I hope you understand what I said.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
आ गई ना? अच्छा तो फटे.
ठीक है, thank you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Any question? Yes.
But sir, some students are naughty. No,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Some students are naughty and lazy also. They don't, they know about the topic, but they don't know, but they don't do anything in the class like writing or reading related that topic. Then how we handle that type of kids?
Ma'am, which subject you take?
Punjabi.
Punjabi. Should I speak in Punjabi? Will you allow me on? I'll translate later. because language, I cannot speak French,
Sir, if
but I
you
can
speak
speak.
English, then it is okay.
Should I speak in English? I'll speak in Pinglish. Punjabi plus English. Okay. Ma'am, basically, what happens? There are multiple problems going on in the mindset of a student. In average Indian family, we people take so much masalas. It's good also. Our Indian kitchen is basically pharmacy. That is why COVID is a total failure in India, more or less. So our food, masala, spices makes us so emotional, you know. So when they come to the class, you teach your best. When they go home, there are multiple problems they have in their house. And they don't get the food of their taste. They don't eat well. They get malnutrition. In family, there are multiple internal disputes that carries in their mind. Okay? And they are sleepy because they don't sleep properly. They divert their brain. They're trapped in WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, which is not bad. The problem is that we are not too supposed to make our child forcibly to stop using this. Rather, we have to condition our child. We have to condition our child. Conditioning, Ajman. I'll tell you what is the definition of conditioning. Are you feeling okay? Comfortable? Okay. See, what is the meaning of conditioning, ma'am? Have a seat, please. Here. You know, a lot of students have been evacuated by the Indian government. They have been airlifted. 18,000 plus people, total 23,000 people have been airlifted from Ukraine. I have been watching an interview of some of the students. They were thankful to the Indian government. Even I myself. Some says, what happened? फिर क्या हुआ? ये तो उनका फर्ज बनता था. The fault is not of those students. The fault is their bringing up, their school, the teachers. They don't know how to respect. Am I right? It's a poor conditioning. Such kind of students are not defined as student. Am I right? So conditioning is very, very important. And when a student is not writing in the class, ask him, beta, what's the problem? अगर तो उसको एक मदर का, एक सिस्टर का, एक टीचर का, एक ब्रदर का, एक फादर का फीलिंग आएगा, then I will tell you later. It happened with me also. Once I was teaching, and if somebody does not write down, when I say write down, I get furious. So one of the student was not writing. So I said, why don't you write? Sir, what's the purpose of making write? जो आप लिखा रहे हो किताब में भी तो है. Whatever you're making me to write, that is in the book. I said, you nonsense. When I am saying you have to write, here I am wrong. Here my conditioning is not of conditioning of a teacher. I said, yes. Whatever I am making you to write, it's in the book also. I did not ask him to write. Next day, आज नहीं पढ़ेंगे, I'll not teach you. I'll tell you how writing makes your brain effective and synchronized. It develops your memory. So instead of making you write down, no. Instead of that, tell them the importance of writing. So what happens? You're the best teacher. You make them you to write, and he or she is going to the tuition to somebody else. Who is teaching you, madam? अच्छा इसको क्या आता है? Now what happens? The student is getting polluted by the outsider, and when they come in your class, they may not be taking you as seriously, because the other teacher who is teaching only one student or two students has got more influence and bonding. How's that principle? Agreed?
Yes, yes.
It is there. So ma'am, ultimately we have to condition our student. The main point is that सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, प्रेम बस अर्जन रथ हांक्यो, भूल गए ठकुराई। ये गुरु नानक देव जी का शब्द है, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सगाई, दुर्योधन के मेवे ठुकरायो, साग बिदर घर खाए। Means if you teach with love, the bonding is developed. Teachers should emit affection, not infection.
But sir, some students have no any tension. You are in anger or you are in polite. They just do with their own wish. If they have a wish writing, then they write. If they have no wish, then they didn't write.
Then
At home also, I have one student in first class. At home also, his mother same.
Who is the real driver, ma'am? When he is driving on a smooth road, I don't think that is the real driver. The real driver is that when he gets a rough track. Yes, sir.
At the same time, teachers have a pressure from the management. Why the student is not doing? Why this is not student is not doing?
Yes, because of the pressure
Pressure
of
from the
management.
management also sometimes. And how you can.
See, ma'am. See, sir. Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
When you are flying in aircraft, the pilot is getting, announcement. We have been passing through the rough weather. Please tie up your belts. हम खराब मौसम से गुजर रहे हैं, अपनी पेटी बांध लें. There is turbulence. ठीक है? Will he call to the main headquarters? I am getting turbulence. Nonsense weather. क्या है? Why did not you tell me that you asked me to navigate? No. Sir, वो बाप ही क्या जो बच्चे को बिगाड़ दे, वो टीचर ही क्या जो बच्चे को न संभाले। तो there is a question mark on our personality as a teacher. It's our failure. We have to do research. Okay, how I can handle this? You get my point? How many of you ever thought to improve your teaching in the class at home?
But sir, some are stubborn. Their parents are teaching and don't worry about the study. You will go to the
Sir, Ukraine president is so stubborn. Okay, he is ruining the whole Ukraine for no reasons. NATO and United States said, come on, we are with you. Nobody is helping him, and his total Ukraine is totally devastated. Am I right?
Yes.
Innocent people are traveling to the pole and he is giving a filmy dialogue. Come on, I am Jinda, I am alive. And the other hand, he is saying that save me please. What is this? No, sir. Emotions have no promotions for management. If you go to the MD, sir, said, I am a teacher. I am best teacher, but result is very poor. So, MD will say, chairman will say, okay, bye-bye. Shivji da thada ek gaya, dusra thada aur aayega. You have lot of CVs.
But sir, the main prize of letter that did na, she told the teachers, he is not in mind control. He is out of control.
मजा तो तब है मैम, बिगड़ा हुआ घोड़ा आपसे, तभी तो फिर बेस्ट टीचर अवार्ड मिलेगा आपको। लॉजिक पकड़ने की कोशिश करो। आई एम ट्राइंग टू टेल यू समथिंग मैम। एक लाइन बोलोगे मेरे साथ? बोलो, एक्सप्लोरेशन ऑफ A failure
A failure
is always
is always
an excuse. You got it? Have you got it? Whenever we start explaining the failure, it's an excuse. You got it? I'm here at 10 o'clock. I was here at 9:40. Got it? First time, a person who came, you did not wait. Rather, he did wait. Okay? Had I come at 11 o'clock, first of all, I'm not defining my status. Then I said, oh, I was coming, there was a jam, there was toll pitha jam. If I'm supposed to, I just put the Google says you will reach in 3 hours and 30 minutes. I take it to 4 hours and 30 minutes. Instead of at 6 o'clock, I started at 5 o'clock. I should be in time. Else, excuse. Bura mat man, don't mind, please don't mind what I'm saying. You know, 1%, if one of you I'm able to change, I am successful. 1%. Do you know one technical point? One technical point. You have seen flyover here also. Flyover यहाँ से start होता है, takes 1 degree. 1 degree. You will say only 1 degree. Yes. One person is here. One person is here. He is going up, and you are walking like this. Okay. Now, when you travel 100 meter, you travel say 100 meter, you cannot shake hand. Okay? If you want to meet at a jump, you will get your bones in 30 to 40 pieces. Got my point? 1 degree is also playing. 1 degree, suppose a flight is going 1 degree, deviate from Amritsar to Bombay, it may reach to South Africa or East Africa. 1 degree difference in the direction makes a huge difference. So, dear teachers, so number of things are there. Slowly, you can change such student. Ask me if I am getting such kind of stuff, what I will do. Okay? That student, जेड़ा तुसी कह रहे हो कि कहता भी ये कारला जो करना मैं तो लिखना ही है ना? I'll make him very good friend. मैं उसको बोलूँगा यार क्या प्यार पढ़ाई च पढ़े लिखे लोग धक्के खा रहे हैं, आज आप शाम को खेल रहे हैं. I'll make him.
And after that, parents will listen.
Parents?
क्या
You need to counsel the parents. Parents too need counseling, because if you don't water the root properly, if you don't manure the root properly, the fruit will be like this only. You should have multiple one-to-one parents interaction. Identify those students who are not studying. Don't call all their parents together, otherwise they will create a Aam Aadmi party against you. So what you will do is, you meet one, you bring Tinsi's mother. Madam, कैसे हैं आप? बढ़िया. तो ना चाय पीनी है बहन जी. वो कहेंगे नहीं मैडम. पता है, if you offer a cup of tea to the parent, she will make a headline breaking news. Teacher offered me a cup of tea. Very nice people. If you make a style, yes, बोले बड़ी अक्कड़ खंडी टीचर है. Okay, समझती की अपने आप में. वही सीगी ਜਿਹੜੀ ਪਿਛਲੀ ਗਲੀ ਚ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਸੀ ਟੀਚਰ ਲੱਗ ਗਈ. Am I right?
Yes.
So now scene 2, if you are very good and polite with the mother, oh गुरमीत मैम बहुत नाइस है, कितनी सिंपल फैमिली, तो देखो कितनी नीवी है, इतनी बढ़िया टीचर है. द थिंग इज दैट bonding with the mothers of nursery, LKG, UKG, first, second standard, bonding with the students third onwards. According to Chanakya, make when the child is 12 years old, before 12 make a child to understand, and after 12 understand the child. It's very easy to say but very difficult to practically do it. And if you do it, the best teacher award goes to you. Yes, ma'am. I think, ma'am, thoda bahut I'm able to answer.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Like she's a very senior teacher, so I'm asking. Ma'am, am I able to answer your question?
Yes, sir.
So, no, for takke na leka na. You have to be honest. Because bonding is very important. Sometimes the ego comes in us. We feel that, okay, how I am a teacher. मैं बच्चों से पूछा, I have asked a question. Why don't you put questions to me? Student said, Sir, ऐसा ना, आप हमारे अतिथि हो. You are our guest. अगर हम आपको क्वेश्चन पूछेंगे, आपको ना आया तो आपकी बेइज्जती हो जाएगी, इसलिए पूछते नहीं है. We don't ask you question because if you don't know the answer, you will get humiliated. So the question is, we are teachers so long we are delivering the results. It's like a cricket player. If you are hitting, your balla is speaking, you are in the team. If we are not performing, there is a great pressure on us.
But sir, if the result is not good for that same student, then higher authorities, they will ask what is the reason. If we cannot tame that child with the love also, then what is the another way?
Keep on apprising the higher society authority after every 2-3 days.
2-3 years?
Days, DAYS.
Days.
दो दिन बाद ना प्रिंसिपल मैम नो चेयरमैन सर नो रिपोर्ट बना के भेज दे रहे हो कि ऐसी बहुत कोशिश कर रहे हैं, पर ये जो केस है कैंसर तो भी बढ़ के खराब हो गया. इट्स बियॉन्ड कंट्रोल.
But when parents come na, our child's condition is not good in study, then they pressure us.
Ma'am, let me tell you one thing.
Even parents know about the children's condition.
Let me tell you one thing. Even the higher authorities are a group of teachers. They also understand. We cannot make 100 out of 100 best. We can try. And we are trying. If you are honest in your attempt, nobody will blame you. If you are dishonest in your attempt, you will yourself be like this. Now I am having a session with you. Do you see any paper with me? Anything? It's all natural discussions. I think it's just like we are sitting in a restaurant and we are having a cup of tea and we are discussing. So had this problem been formulated, if we get a formula for this, nobody will be illiterate. Everybody will be graduated, everybody will be well qualified as per as the academic curriculum. There are some students who are not even 8th class pass. They are moving in Jaguar Range Rovers, Audi. And there are students who are PhD, they are moving in Suzuki 800. Okay. That is other thing. And they will taunt, madam, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਕੁਝ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਸਕਦਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਵੱਡੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਹੈ, and man must be fail ਹੈ. So logic is that is other thing, like sometimes some other circumstances are such where you are helpless. The authority is not blind, they understand. Okay, this is what I feel. So make your honest attempts, that's it. It will be recognized. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Sir, I would like to ask you a question.
Why don't you come here?
Yes, sir. I have one question.
I like it, you have read that. Yes, sir.
So I would like to ask a question to you that do you think that nowadays the teachers are having overload or not?
Now,
Means nowadays it means especially private school teachers, are they having overload?
they are having
Overload. I mean
overload.
Yeah. Do you think that?
Means like Mahindra pickup is carrying that load of a 7-ton truck.
Yeah, of course. That is what I said.
We have exercises.
Now, sir, one more thing I want to say that now you were saying about the feelings and emotions of students. What about the teachers?
Very good answer, question. Very good question.
No, see, I have written you from Kavya ma'am. She was asking about the timing. What is it? Taming the child. As a human, as a teacher, we need a time for it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It is not easy that in one day we cannot tame a student and make them perfect. And but the problem it is we are having a limited time and we are getting maximum 35 to 40 minutes in a class, not more than that. In that time, you know that when we are entering in the classroom, the previous subject was completed and the students will be busy with that one, keeping that books are inside and taking other minimum 10 minutes will be gone. Again, we are starting this subject and in that time taming the students, understanding them, and by that time we have to complete the syllabus.
Yeah.
Syllabus is very much important. No one will ask that how did you teach. At the end of this one, they will be asking why you did not complete the syllabus. That is the main question. So most of the teachers are hurry with completing the syllabus because it is necessary. Otherwise, what is going to happen? The management and the parents, both of them will be scolding, otherwise giving the complaint on the teachers only. So most of the teachers nowadays, they are ready to tame these children and they are ready to make a perfect child. But because of these types of overload work and not only teaching, a teacher is not only having a teaching, other than many works are there. Means completing, including the lesson plan, whatever it is, attendance work it is there, and so much of things are there, correction, this everything. So a teacher as a human being, I don't think that they are not getting proper time, and that is the main reason. And whatever the classes I have attended up to now, means according to my experience, I think it is my 12th year in teaching. So I have attended many classes. I have never seen any person who is coming for taking the classes. I have never said even a single word about a teacher, what she or he is feeling.
Okay. So what? Your
Yeah.
Should I come here?
Yes, sure.
Your good name?
Jorlit.
Jorlit. Yes. Okay. Very nice name. Jorlit, you take which subject?
I take English and assisting.
Okay, that's very good. See, your first question is in two words is that there is syllabus burden on us and we are overloaded.
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm also a teacher.
Yeah.
I'm a physics teacher. And my syllabus is supposed to be finished in 6 months. And I finished my syllabus in 8 months. But I finish in 6 months, rather in 5 months. My syllabus is of 6 months, 180 days, and I finish my syllabus in 240 days. But actually I finished my syllabus in 150 days. You're feeling dizzy. What he's saying? Look, I used to take extra classes and my student never say no to me. Even there is an India-Pakistan cricket match. They come and attend my class. Vipin sir ka class miss nahi karna. On Sundays, I used to spend 2 hours. Okay? A teacher, speak with me. A teacher has to invest health and blood to get the results. You get my point? My dear friend, my dear teacher colleague, physics is one of the toughest subjects considered if you talk about the science students. And I'm co-author with my teachers for the fundamental physics. Can you believe we people do injustice to our family? We people don't get time to our family. My mother was not well. I'm supposed to be with her, but I could not spare time. Same with my father. So I lost the two people. I could not spare the time also. And so many things I could not share, they could not share with me. So that is why we are called nation builders. So sir, dear sir, with love I am saying, explanation of failure is always an excuse. You have to create that kind of bonding and image among the students that you say, beta, tomorrow we are going to have a Sunday special class. They will come. But management is not going to criticize you that you are taking sick. If I am the MD, I feel very proud. My teacher is taking extra class. It happens. In Shimla, there is one teacher with us, Mr. Bhushan. His class is of 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then 15 minutes break. Bhushan sir takes chemistry and he also consumes 15 minutes of the break. Nobody complains. He comes in the morning 8 o'clock and he continuously teaches till 3:30 and I don't see the tiredness of his face. So dear friend, I as a teacher practically take it as a challenge. I will accept it. And I have done in the past. I have given 7 India toppers in NEET and JEE. It's a bad thing. AIMS first rank in India. Okay, that result is there. So far, it's just like कहते हैं ना, जब तक हम मरते नहीं हैं स्वर्ग नहीं मिलता है. Till unless we don't leave this earth, we don't go into the heaven. So we have to do ourselves. It varies from teacher to teacher. It varies from some people have joined as a teaching as a profession. Despite that, they are applying for the government job. Once I get it, I'll leave it here. They don't have the interest. Some people are preparing for IAS. Once I do it, no. Can it happen that you are driving non-seriously car and you are going to get the license for the pilot? Then you said, I am not bothered about this. I will be pilot and one day you will find that you are meeting an accident. So, that you have to handle it at your level. You have to make the balance of the study as well as the time. You calculate that this much content I have to deliver. Okay, now. Some students, you identify the students who are very good at picking up. So give them one pace of teaching, others give other pace. Since you are not taking the board curriculum, so you can redefine the curriculum according to your way. You can request the authorities that we want this much only. And then you can redefine it, the pace you are feeling comfortable. Overloading a teacher depends upon the management. Since I am not the part of the management, I don't know about that. What kind of you are being?
No, I'm not saying about this school, previous school also. I'm just saying about the private school, not the government schools.
It's private school means results. Private school means strength. Private school means.
And one more thing, sir. So you said that taking extra classes.
Please don't mind, I'm very straightforward.
No.
Oh, you like this?
No, I'm just saying that you're saying about the extra classes. according to my experience, not from this school, the previous school where I was working, the management was not ready to agree to take the extra classes. They are not ready.
Because he was himself not willing to spend extra time.
It was a Christian management school where I was working. I was working in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. One of the what is the most leading school it is.
Which school it is?
Saint Paul.
Which place?
Jaisalmer, Rajasthan.
Jaisalmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was working there nearly 11 years. The same school.
You are so young, you don't look it. Okay.
We both, at least my wife, we both were working there.
Come both. Come. Hey, he'll get good power to speak. Yeah. Yes, please, both of you stand. Yes. Come in the frame. Yes.
So that was, it was a Christian management school run by CST fathers.
First of all, I have one complaint against you.
Yes, sir.
You should not get bored. You are the lucky couple, both going together everywhere. So why you should get you?
No, sir. Sir.
That is best of all.
I am not bored with my profession because I am totally enjoying and I am proud to say that all my children they love me. Still that previous school also they are calling, I have contact with almost every student. Everything it is, but the problem what I am facing this is that it is not that easy. Even also previously, this is the first day am I getting a chance to speak. That is, you are the only one person that been given a chance to discuss the problems. Previously, I was having different classes.
I hope you all love it. Love this.
Of course, really.
Okay.
So, if that school is not giving that time for classes, means extra classes, as you said, here Sai sir told us that you can take extra classes. Okay, that is fine. But the previous school it was not allowed. That time was not given. Many private schools are not giving the time for extra classes, and they are taking it is as a default of the teacher. At the same time, they are saying that we have to look after them, don't shout on the children, don't scold on the children, don't give any punishment, don't do that, don't do this. Everything.
Every teacher is facing.
So, sir, as you said that about the psychology of a child, I don't think that the psychology of each and every people it is not correct. Nearly 80% it is correct for every person because it can be changed at any time, right?
What is the pass percentage?
No.
For the board exams or for the school exams?
Yes, sir. Pass.
What is the pass percentage for school exams? 40%? Sure. वैसे जो पढ़ते हैं उसे 35%.
सर सब थे ना.
40%, 40%. Okay, 40%, right? If you are able to satisfy 40%, you are successful.
Sir, 10,33%.
In that case, I am 100%.
Should I say one thing? See, what is good in this country, which is known to the people, and that is also bad. Logic is this, that we have our own agonies, we don't get the time to think even. I've seen it's easy to set up a question paper.
Yeah.
It is easy to set up it is difficult to attempt a paper.
Yes.
And it is double difficult to evaluate the paper.
Exactly.
Okay. So the logic is this: since I am here, just at one call of Mr. Thomas, so you must be knowing then what kind of person he is for me. Mr. Thomas gave me a call at a short span of time, and I am here. सात समंदर पार करके पीछे पीछे आ गए. ठीक? Okay. Right? 7 seas are flown to meet you always.
Question is, the best management is that management who often meets the teachers, take their feedbacks, they write it down, then accordingly they define their system. I am confident I will even forward this request to Mr. Thomas. They let the syllabus curriculum which is in our hand according to the new education policy. Change the syllabus curriculum.
We can alter the syllabus now. Earlier we cannot alter the syllabus. The new education policy framed by the Government of India, HRD Ministry is for us only. So you're the lucky teachers, everyone.
you can give suggestions. One question. Have you ever gone through new education policy?
No.
Then you should not have asked this question. I'll do one thing. You should all, I have given you one task. Will you again invite me?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
So we will discuss new education policy because I will also do a lot of homework on that, right? To implement the new education policy with effect from the 2023 curriculums.
A little bit I know. I think after fifth students.
My teacher, Professor F.C. Padmar, used to say, little knowledge is a dangerous
I
thing.
think after fifth the student can choose their professional subject.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
9th standard.
After fifth.
Yeah. So, God bless you. I think overload to hoga hi hoga. I'll tell you. Have you seen three-wheeler auto?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
It is allowed to carry only 4 people and 5 people.
Allowed to 3.
Three people. 3 people. 3, according to him. Okay.
No, not according to him, it is according
According to traffic rule. But in that three-wheeler, there are 15 to 20 students. That is private.
Even driver was not.
That is private. Okay. More sugar, more sweet, more loading, more money.
That is it.
That is there. So, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, जमीन मिलती तो आसमान नहीं मिलता. Nobody gets the complete universe. If you are on the earth, you have to miss the sky.
But the thing is that, sir, that parents, they just want the academic result. Written what they have done.
Ma'am, a teacher is like a lemon.
And management.
Teacher is like a lemon and parents is an input journey. Just place it, they'll excuse you. It is up to you how you handle it. And that is your skill.
And management first they will listen parents. Then they will come to the teacher.
Ma'am, the main thing is that parents listen to their children. Then they get furious. Then they, if जिस दिन किसी ने डोज देती है ना चंगी, जानते हैं क्लोज लो, oh बेटा, how are you? My sir, you are my sir. Beta, please don't mind. Take it, it's for you. Okay, please don't mind. Okay. Then it's okay. If you have scolded and school is over, looking, I'm looking, you're looking, I'm looking. Go home, Mama. That teacher is very bad. What happened? She did like this. Okay. Like this. Okay. Next day, principal ma'am is a question. Ma'am will try to solve. Ma'am, bulao. Now you go like this as you are going in the SHO office and standing like this.
No, sir.
No.
A general baat. It's a general discussion.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you. God bless. So it happens. Overloading to because करनी पड़ेगी. ये एक attitude है. इंजन तक है. They say that when we get overloading.
Yes, surely it is our duty to give them not otherwise.
Should I say one thing? We are all basically, a teacher is an actor. A teacher is who has got a script of his subject. And you have to deliver your best. That's it. Your allocution, am I right? English teacher, allocution. The art of speaking, it's called arcana. Rather, teaching is arcana. Arcana is a special type of knowledge possessed by few people. You know, sometimes how we handle a situation, that can save million of dollars and lakhs of people's life. The example is Vladimir Putin and Vladimir. Both are Mir. Okay, his full name is
Lazy.
Yes. Okay. So it's a war of not nations. It's a war of ego. Ego. Who are suffering? Innocent humanity. So if we have an ego, who are suffering? Innocent student. Who knows that naughty boy going to become APJ Abdul Kalam and you have kicked him out of the school and he is having pole kulche wala. That Pola can be a scientist in ISRO because of a one teacher. He is Pola kulche wala. You got it, my point? Ma'am, they are the children. We are not biological parent, but we are more important than biological parent. Overloading, I'm sorry, it will be there. Syllabus space you have to maintain. There is a skill there. Got my point? Because nothing is, I'm saying that you will not follow what I am saying. Majority of say what he said we already knew. But internally some people may appreciate the way we had this session. How is it? Anything else? You are feeling hungry? Pet chichue kudre? So